brave souls, Soniclegacy12 here, and welcome to another channel update here. I do apologize, this has been kind of a update I kind of needed to get out, and I've announced it like blatantly in full rage mode during Tekken 7 Fights Online Live 27, but this has been a very crazy, messed up week, so I do apologize, but got a lot to get over, so let's get into it. Basically, this update's going to be kind of like somewhat going back and forth because of things kind of converging, moving over, that sort of thing. Anywho, I'm going to make this as quick as possible, so let's get to it. First up is the demo run series that some may know from the Soniclegacy12 Twitch channel. Basically, it was somewhat in similarity to beta run, basically, of course, in demo forms, where it's not online only kind of deals, but at least we get to explore, see how a game somehow turns out. Basically, given that series has not really been up and going recently because, of course, there isn't really too many demos out that I can really get to try. But anyways, the last one we really had was the Gran Turismo Sport limited demo, if anyone remembers that one, and that was back in late September, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so what I'm thinking about doing here now is, given beta run pretty much sees its fair share on my Twitch channel, so basically here's a good note for my YouTube brave souls out there. I am moving the demo run series over to YouTube, over as a recorded series. So basically, of course, we'll do the same thing like we normally do on a beta run or regular demo run, but of course now in a recorded edition, and I'm going to try to make it as short as possible, not too long, at least as much as we can get through. If it does become to a point where it exceeds a certain amount of time, I want to shorten it down, so I might do multiple parts, but that's pretty much what we're going to do. We'll leave it there. Of course, I don't know. I think the first one I might do is Dragon Quest Builders, possibly. I know the full game's already out at the time of this announcement given, but still, it's what it is. I'm all over the place right now, so yeah, we'll leave it at that. Next up is the Tekken 7 Fights Online Live series, home to the Soniclegacy12 Twitch channel. As people are aware, I have mentioned at one point I was going to end it at episode 21. So much hype is going on for that game that I decided, hey, let's extend it a little more. But I didn't want it to last as long as Street Fighter V Online Live has. So, unfortunately, that point is coming up very soon. So actually, as it stands, Tekken 7 Fights Online Live will be ending at episode 36. So, as it stands, how we're going to run this, we're going to do it just like Street Fighter V Online Live's finale week did. So we're going to do a weekend worth of finale. So the final channel swap special is episode 35. Of course, that will be shown on the YouTube channel for that night only. Of course, I'll do a tournament event, and if anyone likes to join in, please do, and bring some friends along. I'd love to have you, because the hype is real. It is so freaking real. So, anywho, after that, then the next day, Saturday night, would be the original run finale, which is kind of an unusual one because of the fact on how I normally run it, that it premieres on Friday nights. But anyways, that's besides the point. That's how we're going to end it. And also concerning the first note of its Extend series session, how that's going to run, because Noctis should be releasing sometime after I end the series, at least if it's original run, so I will do probably 2 episodes of that session of online matches worth, see how that goes, how he handles pretty well against any other opponent, especially Martial Law, because we know he is freaking OP as hell. And that's pretty much going to end it for that note, so please tune in for that. We are right now on episode 29 coming up by the time this should be uploaded. So again, still got a good time to go. A few more weeks. That's pretty much it. The biggest news I've been mentioning in that same stream of Tekken 7 Fights Online Live 27, basically the new series that are coming to both channels. So first note, let's start off with the help files, which will be the exclusive to the Soniclegacy12 YouTube channel. This is something I mentioned where there was a bug that recently happened for the PS4. This was right before the weekend of Dragon Ball FighterZ and Monster Hunter World. So Reason being. But anyways, the series is going to be a gaming and support kind of help kind of thing. So just giving my own experience, sharing it to you guys, to see also with tips on what might help for you guys as far as any say studio work you might want to do with the Elgato capture software or the hardware, anything like that. I know some tricks around it, at least my best way to do it. Of course, others' opinions, of course, that's up to you on which you prefer listening to more. Of course, you guys can request any tips that you might want to know. I will see what I can find, or if I already know it, I'll put it up in another edition of it at some point. Now, as far as how this is going to work, I finally figured out the whole scheduling program now with YouTube, now that I've returned and kind of been tinkering around with it a bit, to where I can actually now schedule recording editions. So, if I am to update any editions coming up, at least should be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Timing on Mondays is when I normally would upload any edition to it, because of the fact certain topics there's not too many topics I can possibly dish out in a certain way, so, or at least as consistent as being. So of course, keep note on the discussion board to find out when another edition's coming up. It won't be kind of consistent weekly thing. It's going to be at least kind of spotty here and there, but at least it'll be a set date to expect that when it does drop, and I will let you guys know in the discussion board on the YouTube channel when that does happen. Also, next news is the new series coming up. Now, this one is going to be split into two, and this one's going to be one home to the YouTube channel and one home to the Twitch channel. It is Medasika. And this is kind of one that I'm kind of really excited to end up doing, because, of course, me being a completionist, and Nintendo kind of feeds you into that lifestyle. I can't help it. It's what it is. I hate it, but I love it. Yeah. Anywho, basically, it's going to be of course, as it sounds, I'm going to be hunting down trophies, achievements, any of the sort through the consoles, Nintendo, Sony, PlayStation-wise, or Xbox for Microsoft, whatever it may be. Of course, now, where this is going to be landing, the recorded edition will be, of course, obviously to the YouTube channel, and at least the live stream edition will be for the Twitch channel. However, of course, in the name of live, obviously, and I will be running this as a channel swap special event. So, should I run into enough to where I can fly it over to YouTube, it will be, of course, marked as the channel swap special event. So, how this is going to work is basically, it will be of hunting down, again, said trophies of any type. I will kind of do it in phases of one particular that might just be that should only take at least the length of a normal recording, or in the live edition's case, where it's a trophy that would require a hell of a lot of time to do. Now, as far as what to do with the recording editions, it'll be a gathering of multiple parts from past streams or other recordings that a trophy has popped up in any of my videos, or it could be just, again, one in particular that I want to get out there and show to you guys straight from the video recording. That's pretty much how I'll run it. And as far as, again, the live edition series, it will be for trophies that will require a lengthy amount of time. And there are a few, and a lot of collectors out there know what I mean. So, yeah. And should there be a trophy or achievement out there that you guys are requesting for me to actually hunt down for you guys, see how it goes, because of course epic fails and awesome moments are expected here, so get a laugh of it, of course. Hey, I don't mind, but regardless, that's how it's going to run down. The stream edition will be at random times, so I don't have a set time for it yet. So just like Destiny 2 Misadventures Live, it's kind of going to be the floater series. I wish it didn't have to be like that, but it is what it is. Next new series for the Twitch channel is kind of actually a request from, or not so much a request, but as a thanks to one of my recent followers on Twitch. It would be Pokken Tournament DX Online Live, and basically, of course, it'll be running just like previous series such as Tekken or ARMS. Now, of course, in the relativity of ARMS, I'm only going to run this as a 6-episode series, and there will be, of course, one channel swap special event. So that's how I will run that. And, of course, it will be Saturdays at 11 p.m. I don't have a set time just yet until after we finish the Just Cause stream that's coming up very shortly. Of course, if you're watching this at the time of this recording or after the time I upload it, it should be several hours from now. And that's pretty much how we're going to run it. So full 5 episodes on Twitch, 1 on YouTube, and then of course soon I will upload that YouTube edition onto Twitch, so because I hate for you guys to miss out on it. But I will of course throw in a link in the description in my channel feed on my Twitch channel for my Twitch Brave Souls to hop in and view the action from there, just to continue the story going on. And that's pretty much how we're going to run it. Next up is one of the goals that I had set in place for both channels. Because of the great support that everyone's been getting, and I have not been expecting this, and I've almost completed 1 full year on Twitch and my return back on YouTube. But Viewer Battlegrounds is my kind of play with viewer series, basically dedicated to you guys, so we can all have some fun, the laughs, the fun, the glory, the prizes, epic fails, awesome moments. I had set in place for a goal to be set much higher, but because of how things have been going recently, especially on my Twitch channel, I decided I'm going to start it a little more earlier than expected. So around 50 followers for the Twitch channel is when I will officially start that series, and it will be a once a month event going on until at least further notice. Of course, it's not official, but at least I just want to kind of keep things at a steady pace before I can make plans to keep it going on a more consistent and more occasional level as it would stand. So anyways, and then as far as the YouTube edition, I would need 300 followers to get it a good start to keep it going. And for anyone who doesn't remember, I did start a preview event in which one of my other followers on Twitch actually participated in and earned his prize of $60 worth of eShop currency. So I'm pretty sure he's enjoying the heck out of it still. But I do appreciate everyone who joined in for those events. At least as far as the prize events, I think it's going to stand as a every other kind of deal or something of the sort like that every 2 months, because right now the news I'm about to get to at the very end of this video is going to be the reason why I have to kind of watch how I handle the prize events. Anyways, everything's subject to change, so keep in mind. But this series, it was pretty freaking fun with the Mario Kart event. So we are going to have lots of fun with that. So given I have no doubt right now at this point that I could actually make it to 50 followers, it's somewhere in the near future. But again, I got to keep my work going because I want to kind of keep going, see how things are, and work my way to being at least somewhat decent of a broadcaster on Twitch, and of course even on YouTube, try to do as I can to at least take part in helping the community as well. And the one last small note is there's another series I wanted to have starting at some later point, but I need to wait until the freaking servers for this game to hurry the hell up and get finished. Dragon Ball FighterZ, gosh, to help the servers, please, because right now even Tekken 7 Fights Online Live, we're still having those issues. Bandai Namco still can't get it right. I wish they would, but anyways, it's getting those servers right, and when they do, I'm considering either making this a YouTube exclusive or a Twitch exclusive, but again, we will see. As it stands, yeah, that's what it is. But I think I kind of got a plan in motion. We'll see how it goes, but I will give an announcement for that at some later point in the near future, so keep note for that. And now here comes the not so great news that I have to probably try to announce right now. It's not official yet, but keep in mind there's the possibility of a new studio relocation happening somewhere in the near future or sometime later on. It's a possibility it could happen. It may not, but of course financial situations are standing right now where I gotta definitely, like my day one play series, as I've mentioned, I'm gonna have to cut back because money not so great right now. So details I'm not gonna get into on as to why, but if anything, do keep in mind, if this should happen, there will be a time where I might have to cancel a set day or an entire weekend of events or streams or series going on both channels to kind of do what I need to get things situated. That's pretty much it. I'm going to leave it at that. That's it. So, not to worry. I'm going to keep doing the best I can with what I'm doing already. And just going to keep it going. Keep the awesomeness. Keep the epic fails. Let us rejoice in the fail moments. And the awesomeness. And the hype. No, enough of that. Anyways, that's going to do it for here. Again, I'll be back with some more later updates concerning Dragon Ball FighterZ in a somewhat battle series. And, of course, any other things that might be coming up in the near future. So, thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw today, of course, go ahead and hit the like or the follow button, or like or subscribe if you're watching from YouTube. Either way, this video is being uploaded on both channels. So, do check out awesome guys like WeA Studios. I gotta remember the fact that his channel name has changed to Ghostly Gaming. AKA WeA Studios is now Ghostly Gaming. Get that right. And Sega Collecting and the Jesus Haircut, because they do have great content, and I do not lie when I say that. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Soniclegacy12 signing out. Laters.